Hey, what's up, Jungle Force Gang? Back with another video. We're doing a One Piece chapter 1049. Now, typically when I'm doing a standing video, I'm excited, I'm thrilled. Typically, I'm going to give the chapter like a 10 out of 10 or whatnot. Now, that's not it today. You know, I don't think the chapter is a 10 out of 10, but we're gonna go dive into why I feel that way. But I do gotta give praise to this chapter, because it's the potential end of a wonderful fight, a wonderful arc, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen after this battle. So with that being said, you already know, before I get started, you here watching this video, go ahead, drop your boy a like. Go ahead, subscribe to my channel for more One Piece content, anime content, stupid video shit, food shit, pretty much any damn thing I pretty much want to do and just decide to put my all into and put it on YouTube. Go ahead and do all that good stuff. I'll give you 2 seconds. Okay, your 2 seconds is up. You should have been ever. You should have did all that. You should have did all that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So right off a jump, um, you know, I like to give my review out the way, like what I rate this chapter. So right off the jump, like I said, it's not a 10 out of 10, but I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. You know, I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I didn't think it was groundbreaking, or majority of the chapter was groundbreaking, but it's just the wrap up and things of that nature. That's what I'm a lot more intrigued in. Plus, there's a few things that I did not think would actually, well, not that I didn't think would happen, but I would have preferred if maybe there was one more chapter that was fully dedicated to just Luffy versus Kaido. But I digress. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this chapter. Let's go ahead and I'll talk to you guys what the interesting bits of the chapter, and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna kind of speed through this, right? So, chapter: Luffy versus Kaido. Kaido talking the shit, telling Luffy he ain't gonna be able to change the world, yada yada. It seems like Kaido is biting down on Luffy's giant fist with his flame dragon form. Kaido have a flashback. It turns out that Kaido is a soldier. So 46 years ago, Kaido was a soldier. Apparently his homeland essentially sold Kaido off because he was too damn strong. The government, Kaido didn't want to fuck with the government. He left, met Whitebeard. Kaido joined the Rocks Pirates. Apparently the Rocks Pirates, they go on to their journey. They are known amongst the world that they are the very best. Kaido's a dog, Big Mom a dog, Whitebeard a dog, the captain of the Rocks Pirates is a dog. They get defeated by the Marines. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna actually talk about that bitch because it's pretty interesting. Okay, so all of that shit happened. Kaido is now Kaido. He's he has his own crew. He's talking to King, telling King like, yo, you're looking for Joy Boy and things of that nature. Then we go back into the present where Luffy and Kaido are still battling. Momonosuke is trying to activate this flame cloud to move the big ass island away. You see a panel of all what everybody is doing, the water that Jinbei, used to kind of put out the fire that's going throughout the island, yada yada. Then we see, then I believe what. Oh, okay. So now after all of that good jazz, we see Orochi. We see Orochi's head is finally cut off, and it seems that Orochi is, truly dead. Then we get back to Kaido versus Luffy. If I'm missing anything, please drop it in the comment section below. I'm just going based off of what I do remember from the chapter, or what I do remember that was really interesting that I really want to talk about from the chapter. So, after that, Luffy and Kaido is still battling out, who's stronger, Luffy's fist or Kaido's mouth. Pause. Anyway, once Momonosuke was able to activate his flame clouds, he was able to move the island. He pushed that bitch back. Luffy then used his Hawkeye giant fist to pummel Kaido in the face, dropping Kaido all the way to the ocean. It seems like the entire river or the water that was below, all of that just disappeared, evaporated, all of that good jazz, and Kaido is now onto the ground, having a flashback, talking to King, talking about, hey, the person who beats me is Joy Boy. And then the chapter is pretty much over. Done. Now, I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure, you know how so far in this chapter, whenever a victor happens, there's like a panel saying Luffy wins or Kaido wins, or you know what I'm saying. They did it for Zoro and King. They did it for Sanji and Queen, Kid and Law. They did it for all the major fights. Well, pretty much every fight, right? So I wonder if next chapter we're going to get that, because we did. I don't believe we've seen that in this chapter. But anyway, regardless, let's just go with the fact that, let's just say Luffy finally managed to defeat Kaido. And this is what I want to really talk about. Matter of fact, hold your thought. Let's go back to the beginning of the flashback, right? Of when Kaido joined Rocks, right? And they was known as this biggest threat. I just want to point this out to everybody. Now, I love Garp, Luffy's grandfather. I love Gold Rogers. But we really need to get more in depth with what the fuck happened at God Valley. Because from the sounds of the people who found out that the Rocks failed, they couldn't believe that shit. They was like, they like Garp. He's pretty strong. He ain't strong enough to fight them niggas by themselves. Oh no, people would not believe in that bullshit. They would not believe in that bullshit. So to me, I don't know if anyone else caught that, but for me, that showcased some bullshit happened. They even mentioned that, hey, maybe they had a falling out. There's more to this Rocks shit. Like, Whitebeard could have deserted. We all know Whitebeard and Rogers are cool. Who knows? Maybe Whitebeard said fuck the Rocks, and maybe Whitebeard fought off Big Mom or something. Maybe it was really Whitebeard, Rogers, and Garp who all fought, because they all seem like they really, know each other. Also, maybe Shingoku was actually there as well. We don't know. Or maybe we do know, because they didn't mention Shingoku. So maybe Shingoku wasn't there. Anyway, some bullshit happened. And we need more information on that bullshit. We need to see that. Anyway, going back to Luffy versus Kaido. So I've been looking all over, and everybody was like, I can't believe this. Luffy, and even me, I wanted maybe either Luffy and Kaido to tie, because I thought that would have been, interesting to have Luffy and Kaido tie, because at the end of the day, whether Luffy wins or Kaido, or draw with Kaido, Luffy still win, if that makes sense. Like, let's just say Luffy and Kaido just both knocked each other out. Well, Luffy's crew still defeated Kaido's crew. So ultimately, Luffy still won. What I did not believe was the whole theory of Kaido was going to whoop Luffy's ass, or beat Luffy in the raid was going to fall. Then they put too much effort into this shit, and I knew that shit wasn't going to. That was not finna happen. But I am happy with Luffy winning. I really didn't give a fuck whether Luffy won or whether Luffy tied. I just knew Luffy wasn't going to lose. However, I did, or was hoping that after we get the flashback, maybe Kaido and Luffy was going to have one last final battle where they was going all out. Maybe that's just me overdoing it. But I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with this chapter. Why? Because I know once the anime kicks in, based off of what they've been doing, the way, episode 1015, the way Luffy hit Kaido with that damn red whatever that shit was, and that shit looked amazing, and that was probably one of the greatest One Piece episodes to date. I'm not too worried. Some of these chapters where I was like, I feel like I'm like, damn. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, Kaido versus Luffy overall, it was fantastic. People, stop saying Luffy gonna die. We don't know that. Luffy's gonna be okay. I don't even think Law. I seen somewhere where they were saying Law is going to do some type of stuff. They got 3 overpowered doctors. They got Chopper, they got Marco, and they got Law. If anything, the 3 of them might work together to save Luffy's ass. And that's gonna be that. Also, we're not done with this arc fully. We're getting closer to the end, which is why I'm also excited, because I'm excited to see what the fuck the Marines gonna do. Also, we still haven't seen Big Mom's crew, so what the fuck they gonna do? We're not done. Also, what the fuck is going on with Zoro? So, I'm going to end this video, and I might actually create another video about One Piece later on. Maybe today. Not promising anything. Maybe tomorrow. But at some point, I want to talk about One Piece as a whole and where it's going to go forward. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching to the end. Appreciate you. God bless you. And catch you on the next video. Peace.